Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of Soundfiles, my little instructional set that will hopefully allow you to record your guitar. So, last time I took you over the sound and how to plug yourself in. So now you should be getting kind of like a coming from your guitar. And if you've got that far, that's brilliant. If you can hear yourself, fantastic. If you can't, well, I haven't received any messages from anyone who's been having problems just yet. So anyway, this is Reaper. It's version 3.104, and it might look a bit different from your Reaper, and to change it to look like mine, you can just change the theme by going Options, Themes, and then selecting Default 2.0. Okay, so to start off, I'm not sure if you get a track whenever you start up Reaper, a new track, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from the very, very beginning, and then work our way down. So first of all, we're going to set our input. That means that Reaper will recognize your guitar as the default input. So let's go Options, Preferences, select Device from just underneath the audio header, and make sure the audio system is wave out or direct sound. Whatever, wave out is usually better though. I recommend wave out. And set your input device to your sound card. In my case, this is the Realtek AC97 Audio. Usually your sound card will be the one that isn't Microsoft Sound Mapper and isn't the name of your external devices. For instance, that is my external microphone, the Samsung CO3U, and that's what I'm using to record this. Okay, don't worry about all of this stuff yet. We'll get to that later. Okay, so let's make a track. I'm going to right click and I'm going to click Insert New Track in this kind of panel area here, and we've got this. So I'll take you through some of the functions of this. This button here, we won't worry about this. This is ins and outs. Until we get to MIDI and stuff, but I probably won't be covering that in this series. This is FX. This will allow us to adjust our plugins and stuff. We'll be using that in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. This is mute. This M here, that's for muting. If I click that, the track will be grayed out, and that means you won't be able to hear it. This next one here, this S, is for solo. So if I click that, that'll be the only track that'll be playing. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to recording. First of all, we have to arm the track, so let's click this little R button here, and then we'll get something that looks like an equalizer just underneath. So, and if I play my guitar, you'll see that little bar underneath there starting to fill up. So, if you want to adjust your volume, you've got to use a different control to the one that we went over in the previous episode. So you go Start, Control Panel, and you open Sounds and Audio Devices. You click Advanced. Now in this window here, this is the mixer. You should remember it from the last episode. Go Options, Properties, change this Adjust Volume 4 to Recording, and select Microphone. Once you've done that, you'll get a little window that looks like this. And as you can see, I've selected Microphone and Line In. But just make sure that Microphone is selected in this little tick box down here. And you don't need the volume up very high. I usually keep mine at 2 or 2.5. So let's play again and see if the volume's changed. Ideally, you want your volume to be just before minus 12 decibels. So we'll turn it up a wee bit. There we go. That's more like it. Okay? So, let's record a little sample. Okay, and that's our first track. And then you press stop, and you just click Save All to that, and let's play it from the start and see how it sounds. Not so bad, but still could use some improving, I guess. Let's add a solo over it. So again, I'm going to right click and click Insert New Track, and this time you can see I've disarmed number 1. You can arm as many tracks as you like for recording. If I want to record 2 guitar parts that are exactly the same and add different effects to them, this is when I would arm 2 tracks at once. Okay, so number 2 is armed now, and let's record it. Okay, and to the best of my knowledge, that thing was an A. So that's a little improv in E or in A even there. Okay, so let's play them both back at the same time. You know, you get the picture. So what I can do with this now is I can have the solo pan out to one side and the rhythm onto the other. This little control here, this is your pan control. So if I want the rhythm to come out in the left side and the solo to come out in the right, I just pan it left to right. So let's give it a go now. Now, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear it because this is I'm not sure whether this is a stereo microphone or not, but you get the picture. You can have your solos coming out of the right and your rhythms coming out of the left. It's a technique used by bands like Guns N' Roses, although not to the same kind of extent or to the extremity that I've used it there. Okay, so that's a very basic function of Reaper there. And thank you very much for watching. Stephen out.